Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm mostly in the moment, and I'm glad you're in this present moment with me. We're looking at the twin flame energies for the week of June 10th through the 17th. If you're new to my channel, I do weekly twin flame energy readings. And if you're coming back to my channel, you probably noticed that I missed a week last week, and I do apologize for that. I was going to tell you a quick story of what happened because it's been crazy. Every few days there's something new, something new, something new. And then I realized most people don't care. Most people don't care what's going on with other people's lives. They want to hear the twin flame energy. So I'm going to get right to it. If you want to know, just let me know. I'll tell you because I feel like a lot of you have been feeling this really energy ramp up, a lot of things happening like a few days at a time, something new, a few days at a time, something new, a few days at a time, something new, very rapid changes, internal, then external, internal, then external. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I know we're moving into an awesome summer. We heard of eclipse season coming up, and that's going to be even more energy. I think I've been feeling strong consecutive energies for the last 5-6 days. That's the longest I felt consecutive strong energies since I've awakened. So I think at one point October last year it was very strong for like 5 days straight. But this is like the longest. So you know big things are happening. Big things are happening. All right. So what's going on with the twin flames? The 10th. Ooh. All right. We got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So this is exactly the energy that I was picking up on. A lot of internal work, receiving a lot of energies, receiving a lot of guidance. I feel like the guidance, your higher self, the universe, God, angels, whatever you believe in, are really assisting each twin flame, each awakening soul with a heavy hand at this time because we are get in this like transitory stage, kind of preparing for a lot of big things coming up next month, starting this month. So we're receiving the feminine energy of receiving a lot of spiritual downloads, a lot of guidance, a lot of oh, this is what I gotta do, this is the decision I need to make, this is the call I gotta make, and this is where I gotta move, this is who I need to cut out, this is the call I need to make. A lot of those kind of energies. I need to take a few days out to heal. I need to take a few days out to do my own spiritual work and go out for nature walks. I need a few days to be by myself, or I need a few days to, clean out my energy, or clean out my apartment, or clean out, whatever you need to do. Like, take a few days to do those things. Because in the physical, our masculine energy, out in the our awakening states, we're receiving a lot of abundance. We are making changes. We are the master of our environment. We are receiving the downloads, and then our environment is changing like that, like very quickly. It's like we decide to do something, and then it happens. We get guidance that something big is going to happen in today, and then right after the event happens, you realize why that happened, what lesson you learned, and it's like, okay, that lesson's learned, next thing. So it's very rapid changes, a lot of I feel like both in your sleep state and your awakened state, a lot of spiritual activity is happening at this time. Very quickly and very rapidly. And this senses the energy for both twin flames, both divine feminine and divine masculines, are in sync doing this kind of work. Both of you getting very prepped right now. Both of you are transitioning from what we've been coming out of this entire year into this second half of this year. Okay. Get some clarification on that. I think it's pretty straightforward, but wow. Yeah, there we go. Magician. Things manifesting very quickly. I mean, enough said, right? That's a very clear message. Okay, so how does the masculine feel about the feminine? How does the masculine feel about the feminine? Wow. Union card. This is physical union. Coming together, two souls that are divinely connected to be one. To be one. I feel like this is like a sacred union, right? Twin flame unions are sacred. It's kind of like you intertwine your destinies. You intertwine your highest and best path. So it's the highest and best path for both of you and for humanity, for the conscious divine beings coming together, your mother Gaia, all these like little parts of what you understand in spirituality and all are being understood in the connection. I didn't explain that the way I wanted to say it. Wow. But we got the Ace of Swords here. So I feel like in the Seven of Wands, I feel like very strongly that the Divine Masculine's like really, really understanding why you guys are meant to be together, why you're supposed to come together, why you're supposed to be on the same path, why you are coming together for a higher purpose. They're like, there's a higher purpose, there's a higher perspective on our connection, and it's just like they're getting it. They're like, this is something that's beyond me. So I feel like the Divine Masculines are really strongly letting their ego down, because last week I got very strongly like that the Divine Masculine was like, did I just mess up our connection? Because they made a huge like ego move, whether they were like, yeah, I can get a lot of girls, or I can get a lot of guys, or yeah, I'm looking good, yeah, I'm making a lot of money, yeah, I could buy this, I have the nicest car, I have a nice place, or yeah, I have I'm doing a lot of cool things on vacation. Like they had a huge like ego moment where they were feeling like they're feeling themselves too much, and then they crashed and burned, and it was just like their ego just shattered. So this makes a lot of sense. Like they must have been like, okay, let's be real now. Life is, has a higher purpose than just these material things, than just posting on Instagram, just seeing how many friends I have, seeing how many things I can fill my day with. It's about something much deeper, much more powerful, and it starts with me. And since they've been on that journey for a while, especially if you've been watching my readings for a while and you've been resonating, they finally, I'm doing something about this connection in terms of, hey, my spirituality is deeply connected to this path, and this person is involved strongly. So now I have to do something about it. It's kind of like this energy that you're feeling as well. Your twin is feeling that, like some sense of urgency. Like I have to do something about this now. I can't go back to my old life. I've been in this kind of like purgatory where I'm like stuck, and I feel like I can't go up, but I don't want to go down. And I've been like kind of stuck in this place. I'm like, I have to do something now. I have to do something now. And that's where I feel like the masculines at right now, and how they feel about their feminines. How's the feminine feeling about their masculine? Okay, very clear energies that they want to start some sort of project, soul mission, combined path with the masculine. This is also a union card. So it's very similar. You're going to see that the energies are so similar with the Divine Masculine and Feminine this week, because it's like you guys are on the same page. But yeah, the Divine Feminine also feels very strongly that they want to do something that's more meaningful with their divine masculine. And this is kind of like the divine feminine is feeling a sense of urgency too. Like, you know, I have to do something now. Like, I left my job, I have to do something now. Like, I'm just relying on my savings now. I have to do something. I have to make a move. Like, I've already been through some of these dark night of the souls over and over again. I have to do something new now. I have to do something that resonates with me, that I'm passionate about, that matters to me. Both the twins are feeling like I have to do something now. That's moving on and upward, you know, with this person in mind. But to be honest, I feel like because so many things have been happening, your twin flame might be coming through with signs and synchronicities and through your dream, but not so much, you're not really intentionally putting thought with your twin. It's kind of like their energy is reminding you that, hey, I'm still here, but you're mostly focused on like, oh my goodness, so many things are happening in my day-to-day life, that you're not just so obsessively thinking about them. It's kind of like you're so busy that they actually send their energy out to be like, hey, remember me? Just saying hi, you know, still love you, you know. Wow, yeah, see, the hangman. It's like you guys both know that you're being prepped for something major. And it's like you're taking a seat back, divine feminines, and you're letting things happen, because a lot of awakening, enlightening things are happening at this time. And just know that both of you are doing it together. You guys are both doing this, manifesting this beautiful spiritual journey that you guys are both meant to be on together. Okay, how the divine masculine is thinking about, what they're thinking about when it comes to the divine feminines. What they're thinking about. Wow, King of Cups. So they are very strongly feeling a lot of love for the divine feminine, and this is in their mental space. So they're thinking about how much they love you, divine feminines. Because sometimes if it's just in the heart space, it's like they love you, but they don't think about it, or they don't want to think about it, or, you know, their thoughts are elsewhere. And it's just like, okay, deep down in their heart, they love me, but are they ever going to do something? They're thinking about how much and how powerful this love they have for you is, and how, you know, they feel it's mutual. They feel that love from you as well, divine feminine. So divine masculines are thinking about the how powerful and how significant this love is, and how it's like, this is it. This is the master of its suit, the master of cups. They're going to bring this power into action now. They're thinking about how to bring this very strong love into the physical through action. They're thinking about it. Wow, there we go. Page of Cups. So yeah, they're thinking about how they were in the past, and how they might have been a page, and how they are now a king, ready to offer this kind of love. Because before, the reason that they weren't around, the reason that you guys separated or weren't talking much, and there wasn't much physical activity in terms of this connection, is because they weren't ready. They were a page. They were scared. They tried to make some moves. It didn't work. They didn't know what to do next. They had a lot to learn. And now they get it. And now they want to bring that to action. And they're thinking about it a lot. And thinking about, they're also, you know how we're in this kind of review stage, or we just kind of went through it. They're thinking about how different they are than they were in their past when they first met you, and when you guys first connected. they're thinking about how much they've grown, and that's like a very important step in the twin flame journey that might get like kind of looked over, but it's very important to see how much you've grown since the last time you guys connected, because then you realize how much more you have to offer in the connection, and how much more powerful the love is than you first thought, you know. So they're having like thoughts of like, I can't believe I didn't know how strong this love was before. I can't believe I didn't understand that love could be that deep. I can't believe that I didn't make those moves in the past. So those kinds of thoughts. And also, now I'm ready. Now I know what I can do. Now I'm like a much more creative person in love. I'm a more passionate person in love. I think love actually exists, that love is something to cherish and to nurture and to grow and hold on to. And it starts with me, and then it flows outward. It's a very like spiritual coming of age moment for the masculines. It's like awakening to themselves, this love, this connection, kind of like the very first time. Like it's like we've been getting this kind of message throughout this year that like the divine masculines are understanding this connection, this love is like, oh yeah, really? So why can't I see it? Why don't I see it in the physical? Because think about like what you thought of love when you were a teenager and what you think about love now. Completely different, right? So it's like the masculine went through that kind of like what you thought love was when you hit puberty and what you think love is now, and all that change in between, but in a period of like a few years, a year, or 6 months, or whatever. So it's like they went through that kind of rapid change in this last cycle. Okay, so the feminines, what they're thinking about when it comes to their masculines, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, wow. So like the masculines is thinking more about emotions, the feminine is thinking more about physical things, you know? So I feel like the divine feminines, that you might be actually thinking about your finances, your work, your career, your health. I think health is a really big one, because I feel like a lot of feminines like, okay, I need to drink more water, I need to eat healthier, I need to start working out again, I need to go take walks again, maybe not sit around so much, not watch too much TV, or maybe you need to do some cleaning. You want to clean out your house, or clean out like detox. Maybe plant a garden, grow things, actually physically cook things, and touch things with your hands, like fruits and vegetables that you make with your own hands. Start making your own meals again. Wow, the Lover's card. I feel like the divine feminines are making a lot of choices in the physical that pertain to loving yourself. And in doing so, you're also making choices that's going to help this connection in the very near future. For example, if you started going on nature walks again, it's like once your masculine comes in, they have been also going on nature walks, or wanting to, been going on more hikes or something, and so you guys do it together, and you're ready, you're prepared, you've been working out your legs, or like, you just start cooking again, and making dinner, like being more creative with cooking, and your divine masculines have been wanting to learn how to cook, or are really love cooking with their partners, and it's like, or have been recently trying to learn more dishes, and so like when you guys come together, you guys just start making dinner together, and it's like a daily thing that you guys both love doing together. So I feel like a lot of the habits you're starting now, Divine Feminines, the small ones in the physical, is going to easily transition into the physical connection with your Divine Masculines, whatever it is. Okay, the Divine Masculines, physical action towards their feminines. Wow. 9 of Cups, wish granted. Okay, so we have all cups for the masculines here. We have the 2 of Cups, the Union card, the King of Cups, the equal amount of giving and taking and love, loving yourself and having enough love to give someone else, being the master of love. And now the 9 of Cups, some sort of completion, fulfillment. You're inspired. You are getting your wish granted, Divine Masculines, in this connection, in your spiritual development, in this connection moving positively forward, and in something specific to you, something unique to you, something little. It might be like, oh, you've been kind of looking out for this perfect piece of jewelry, or this perfect small gift, or this perfect car accessory, or like you're like, oh yeah, that would be perfect for my Divine Feminine, and I haven't been able to find it, and like finally you get the call like, hey, we have this available, or you finally find it online. It's like, yes, it's finally in stock, or something like that. Like you've been waiting to get vacation days so you can go visit or take a trip out with your Divine Feminines, or plan something with a Divine Feminine, or something little and unique to you, Divine Masculines, that you wanted for this connection. Maybe you've always wanted to bump into them, or hear from them, or hear of them. Like you just see them on social media because like you lost them on social media, and like you finally found them again, or something like that, something little specific to you in your connection that you wanted for your Divine Feminine, in terms of yes, this is what I wanted, this connected specifically and uniquely to your Divine Feminine. But for the general collective, the Divine Masculines are very strongly emotionally aligned to the Divine Feminines, are very strongly feeling a lot of love for them, feeling like, yes, everything's falling into place, everything makes sense, I know what to do now, I'm a better person, I feel stronger, better, faster, stronger, and I want to reunite. I feel like this is going to be victorious. I feel like this is going to be a really good thing. Now I'm ready. Now I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like this is it. This is something. Wow. Are you kidding me? Ace of Wands. This is it. Something manifests very quickly into your life, Divine Masculines. That's like a wish granted, literally in the physical. So I'm getting, all the Divine Masculines that are watching this right now, you are having something manifest. It might be something little, but something that matters a lot to you. And because this is all cups, I definitely feel like it's connected to your twin flame, or your twin flame journey. Okay, Divine Feminine's action space. Divine Feminine's action space. Rest, much needed rest, time of contemplation, getting much needed TLC. I feel like the Divine Feminines have have been doing a lot of, thinking and clearing and healing and moving past a lot of different major aspects and lessons and something very important to your life. And there's one thing that is something you're supposed to complete with your divine masculine. Like, I feel like there's a lot of lessons you learn from your past, from other things, your family, your career, your relationship with money, your relationship with nature, your body, your passions, your interests. Okay, so you did a lot of work, right? But there's some work that you have to do with your divine masculines, and you're feeling comfortable, you feel at rest now that you did everything you're supposed to do, and whatever is left to do is something you're gonna do in your in connection with this twin flame spiritual journey. So, okay, because this is more for those that are coming into union this year, I feel like this is for the divine feminines that know that they've accomplished a lot already, and that there's some things that they know that they still have to work on, but that it's going to be triggered when you see your divine masculine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like you've completed everything that you need to at this point, at this time, and that's why you're kind of being prepared for like the next thing. And I feel like you're being advised to just relax, take some moments, just be by yourself and just kind of chill out. If you don't want to go to that party, you don't have to go to that party. If you just want to stay in all day and watch movies and make a huge dinner, go for it. Just take some time for some R&R. And know that you completed everything you need to at this point, and the things that you will be working on soon is going to come up in divine timing. But right now, you're all set. You're good. Just take some time to rest. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay? Very simple. But I feel like you're like really like bone tired, that you need to rest. A lot of you, and a lot of you are so tired of resting, or being alone, or feeling lonely, or feeling like, oh, why don't I have the right kind of people around me? I don't want to hang out with these people. And it's just like, take more rest. Spirit's like, take more rest, and you'll finally get to that point where you're at peace by yourself, and just when you get to that point, a bunch of things are going to come into your life, like a bunch of new people, maybe your twin flame, something new and exciting. So it's kind of like, get to that point where you feel fine by yourself. Okay, however you want to take that. So what's coming up for twin flames in the middle of June? The Empress. This is my divine feminine card. So we are heading into this kind of, I'm on top of things. I'm good on my own, but I'm nurturing a lot of things. I'm growing a lot of things, and they're feeling very abundant, feeling very healthy, feeling very connected to the divine, feeling like I got this. I'm doing well, and things are moving forward for me very positively. I can see them around me physically right now. Things are good. I can see how things are becoming even better. It's like you got this. Ooh. Oh my goodness, the Empress card with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna successfully see the start of new projects, and they're gonna succeed. The idea is gonna succeed. It's gonna take off. It's gonna be well received. It's going to show potential right off the bat. It's going to move forward positively, with a lot of like ease in its trajectory. A lot of like, you can see how it's going to move forward. It's like easy to see the steps that you need to take in order to keep improving it. It's like, yeah, you got this, twin flames. Like this is it. This is we got over the hump. We got over the hump, and now it's just gonna, things are just gonna keep getting, keep moving forward rapidly, more rapidly and more positively, and you're just gonna feel like that on top of the world kind of feeling, happy, joyous, feeling high vibe, easier, getting to that high vibe place easier, feeling healthier, feeling better about who you are, where you are in life, that kind of deal. Divine Masculines, wow, they might be on the move. The Divine Masculines are on the move in the physically on the move. Maybe that's what I was saying. Take, oh wow, to either taking the vacation or just they're just heading somewhere and they don't know where. They're like, I got money, I'm gonna go on this vacation, or I'm just gonna go to. I'm getting. It's like a last minute kind of thing. You might feel like, oh, I need to go to this class, and it comes up like last minute, and you just go, like it's like the next day, and you like just make the deadline, or someone asks you to, like a friend asks you to go on like a short trip with them last minute, and you're like, yeah, or this is traveling solo and feeling like I'm just going to take a chance and go see this person, whether they want to see me or not, and take a chance, take a leap of faith. I'm also getting, this might be like a spiritual trip, like you know how some people go on like vision quest. There's like a modern day vision quest where you kind of go out somewhere. I'm in the middle of the mountains. I'm on my own vision quest here. I'm like, it's gorgeous. I just knew, I'm like, I have to go north. I have to go north. I have to go more north. And I just kept feeling that for like a year and a half, 2 years now. And I'm finally here in the mountains. And it's just like, when I got here, I just got the sense of like, I knew I had to be here. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Immediately feeling connected to the land. Feeling like there's something magical about this place. I feel like the Divine Masculines are kind of ready to take that kind of journey physically. This could be a yoga class, this could be a meditation group, this could be some sort of interest you have, sort of meetup or something. Taking some sort of leap of faith in the physical and feeling secure enough to do it, to make that move. Not knowing how it's going to turn out, not knowing who you're going to bump into, not knowing what's going to come of it, but just feeling guided to go do something, go somewhere. All right. Divine Feminines. Okay. Wow, the Moon card. Okay. Both energies here is like, I know something big is happening. I just don't know what. So Divine Feminines are feeling like there's something definitely very big happening. The Moon card has been coming up very strongly. And the full moon's coming up. Yeah. It's just something big is happening. And I feel like the Divine Feminines know, because like very powerful synchronistic events are happening in your waking life and in your dream state, and in like just every like hour of your day is just like something is cleared, something is understood, the next thing is happening, and it's just like you feel it. The Divine Feminines feel something very strong and powerful happening right now. Your intuition very highly peaking up, and I feel like the Divine Feminines are being given a lot of little gifts. Okay, so like little like this is like, I feel like you're craving something sweet, and just that second your coworker or your best friend or your mom comes by with some sort of homemade cookies, or with a tub of ice cream, or with a rare fruit or something, and just like, yeah, like that's exactly what I needed. And like just a lot of things like that, like you go out to eat, it's like cash only, it's like, oops, I forgot to bring cash. And then you happen to bump into a friend who like pays for your meal, and it's like, oh, thank goodness I didn't have any cash with me. Or things like that, like just like little gifts. Finding a beautiful flower, just randomly next to your car, or I feel like you're being given a lot of little tiny gifts that just kind of make you smile. Divine Feminine is just like, you're just like, oh, thank you, universe, like for this very sweet gift. And it's just like, you might just take the wrong turn going home, and it's just like you're in this like area where you don't even know, and you just see a clearing, and you just happen to just watch the sunset over a body of water, and it's just like, wow, that was gorgeous. And if I didn't take that wrong turn, like I wouldn't have ended up here. Like, and just like, thank you, universe, like that's exactly what I needed. And it's just like those little sweet moments, those little sweet gifts from the universe, just like to encourage you to keep on your path, and you're doing well, and you're doing great, and to enjoy the sweet little moments in between, because it is powerful, and it's very strong, and sometimes it's heavy and hard to deal with at times, but you're doing a great job. And so the universe wants to remind you that you're doing really well. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that reading. It's very special. It's a beautiful month. I'm so excited. I can't even explain how magical everything feels right now. And I wish you so much love and light, and I hope you stay with me mostly in the moment.